Hello, it's Valentina Ploy, and today we're recording a little video on self-love language. And yeah, I'm gonna share with you about how I give love to myself. And let's go! Here we are. I brought some things, and also I have a list of things that I wrote down on how I give love to myself, because otherwise I would obviously forget. Yeah, I'm gonna start by showing some things first. In general, whenever I feel down, the things that I tend to do the most is obviously write a song. And I feel like that's a self-love language for me, because I feel like in that moment I'm turning something, like a feeling that's like a negative feeling, into something creative, and I feel good about it. That's why I have like my little notebook here. I have many songs and lyrics and things, journals and stuff like that written here. I guess write out my stream of consciousness, like whatever I think and feel, I would just write it down, and then there's the date. So it's like lunedì 28 dicembre 2020, so like Monday 28 December 2020. I just write out whatever I feel, and I find that like a therapy. So yeah, that's one of the ways I give myself love. It's kind of like a way to kind of sit with myself and give myself love through like understanding myself and get curious about what I feel, and then write it down so everything feels more clear in my head, and I feel like I change and turn what makes me sad into something creative, so that makes me feel better and like I'm doing something useful kind of thing. Because yeah, linked to this, I feel like another self-love language that I do for myself and at the same time for others is like giving to others, if that makes sense. I've always had this theory for which I think that giving to others and giving to yourself are somehow two things that are the same thing. It's like we can generally give to ourselves when we just selflessly give to other people. It's like it makes us feel very good and very happy, right? It makes me at least feel very good and very happy when I am able to share something nice to other people, or to help or to give to other people. Yeah, I think it's all connected. So that's also another way of doing that through music and my songs. That makes me feel like better about what I'm going through. Another self-love language, or like self-love way that I have to give love to myself, is reading. I think it really calms me, and it makes me feel more like calm and centered, and especially I like to read stuff that are inspiring and empowering kind of thing. And yeah, so I brought my favorite book, and I'm gonna read you my favorite page. I'm quite emotional and sentimental, as you can see. The book is Tuesdays with Maury, and my favorite part is at page 43 when it says, "So many people walk around with a meaningless life. They seem half asleep, even when they're busy doing things they think are important. This is because they're chasing the wrong things. The way you get meaning into your life is to devote yourself to loving others, devote yourself to your community around you, and devote yourself to creating something that gives you purpose and meaning." So every time I feel down and I need to give myself love, I just come back to this, my favorite book really, and remind myself of, yeah, what really matters and what doesn't. And reminders, I feel like they're very powerful. On to the next one. This is also another thing that I'm starting to write, called Captions by Valentina Ploy, and I would just write down all of the captions and the quotes and the thoughts that I think of, and then yeah, writing it down just make me feel a lot better about it. Something else that I do for self-love is I like to spend time in nature. Oh my god, it's raining. I'm a bit weird in this, but like I feel like whenever I spend a lot of time in nature, I just sit and I'm in a jungle or at the sea, I can like stop doing anything else, and like I feel kind of like naturally high and like you know, super relaxed. And I've just been to Chiang Rai, like just came back from Chiang Rai yesterday, and I felt that that was a very good way to give love to myself, to spend time with elephants and trees and nature and the water and the sky and stuff like that. So that helps me a lot. Apart from doing creative stuff and stuff like that, another thing that I enjoy doing to shake out the stress is definitely dancing. Like nonsensely, like dancing in front of the mirror, or like at home, listen to music, and just, yeah, it's like, oh, I get everything out. Another thing that I enjoy doing, I guess, is like drawing, and that is part of like the creative, you know, process that helps me go through everything. And then I like doing my skincare. I feel like I feel better every time. Like I just clean my face. I wear like the most comfortable clothes. I just put creams and everything to make my skin feel happier, and I just eat ice cream from the television. And yeah, it's just a moment of like no care in the universe, no care about how you look, no care about how you feel and everything, and just yeah, allow yourself to just be on the sofa. Whenever I feel motivated and kind of inspired, I try, because I don't really enjoy working out, but I know that if I do, it will make my mind feel better. So sometimes I try and push myself to work out and maybe just run and use a lot of energy, because it makes me release some kind of substance in my brain, and then I just feel better miraculously. So I think that also works for me. Being with the people that I love, people that I know would make me feel better, calling a friend and stuff like that. And in general, just really pushing myself to be kind to myself and do a lot of positive self-talk, like words of affirmation, like I would do with the person I love, but doing that with myself as well. I find that very helpful. Yeah, I guess that's it. But I would love for you to just leave me in the comments what are the things that make you feel better, and how do you share self-love with yourself. And I hope you enjoyed the video of me talking alone and sharing with you all of the things that I do to make myself feel better, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!